Have you noticed the prices going up?
Of course not. I watch Fox News and I pray religiously to the Southern Tragedy Jesus. I don't see anything. A perfect cult member for MAGA. Stop voting for criminals.
$900 on groceries or all the necessities this weekend.
The price of 1 pound of ground beef is now higher than the federal minimum hourly wage. Are we great yet?
How do people afford to live? I am leaving Costco with 6 items, $165 for 6 things. I mean, salmon's one of them, but my heart goes out to all you moms and dads who are raising families and trying to feed your kids. I don't have any college educations to pay for. 6 items, $165. How are families making it and surviving in this day and age? Holy cow.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Now, MAGA Americans are giving up from insane grocery price after Trump tariff. I want us to watch this video of how MAGAs voters, they are really crying because of the insane grocery price, and majority of them, they have started to regret for voting for this administration. Majority of them, they didn't expect things will be skyrocketed. So this is to tell you that right now MAGA voters, they are having a rude awakening, and majority of them, they are regretting for voting for DJT. So kindly guys, let us watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment. I'm your host Dash Lifestyle. Kindly remember to give a video a thumbs up, and also remember this video, it is only for educational purposes. All credits goes to the original creator of the video.
I just spent $1,000 at Walmart for a week's worth of food for 5 people. I can't tell. It was a whirlwind. So we're in Florida and we're staying at a timeshare, and instead of like spending money on food, on meals at restaurants, I was like, I'm just gonna go grocery shopping, and literally like had to buy condiments and things, but like I probably have enough for 3 meals and then breakfast and snacks, but very little junk. I did get a giant beach ball, but it was only like $1. The thing is, like in the store line, it's embarrassing. I have a giant cart and everyone wants to make comments, and like the cashier is irritated by me, which I was nice, and I was like putting things in, like I'm really good at putting them in categories, like bottles are here, frozen is here, heavy stuff here. Anyway, everyone kept making comments, and people kept coming like behind me and looking at my cart and then like making comments to me, and I just think it's so rude. I was so defensive. I'm like, I have 6 kids, like just saying what I could so they wouldn't be like so judgy. But anyway, I feel like $1,000 worth of food is gonna get spent in a week's worth of meals for all my kids. And the sad thing is, there's only two of my kids are with us. I only have 4 kids. Only 2 of my kids are with us, and they're the babies. So really, it's like for me, my mom, and my husband. But yeah, I shopped around and got like the cheapest stuff too. I'm trying to think of like what the most expensive thing was. Maybe like some really nice salad dressing was like $8. I think that was the most expensive thing I bought. But anyways, I guess I got a Disney hat too, but that was only like $12. But yeah. I took some pictures too. Here you go.
The CBS Money Watch, the U.S. economy has a case of foodflation. Wholesale prices for fresh veggies soared by a record amount last month. Grocery costs are also up 2.2% last month compared to last year around the same time. CBS's Lisa Rosner in New York reports on how consumers are dealing with the rising costs.
Sandra Cora is food shopping for her mom, who lives on a fixed income.
She can barely afford half of this stuff. Like, do you pay your rent or you buy food?
Everyday staples saw significant cost increases in the last year. Coffee up nearly 15%, ground beef up just over 11%. Egg prices hit by avian flu are falling, but still up more than 16%.
$7 for 3 ears of corn. That just seemed twice as much as I've ever seen corn for anywhere.
My budget has become double for food shopping.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper.
Food prices behave in a way that I describe as rockets and feathers.
Ricky Volpe is a professor of agribusiness at California Polytechnic State University. He says tariffs on aluminum and steel implemented in March are impacting the price of groceries now. They're showing up in higher costs for canned foods and beverages, but in less obvious ways too.
Steel is absolutely essential to food manufacturing, processing, storing, and transportation.
One bright spot about U.S. food supply, only about 10% of grocery store food is imported and now subject to further tariffs. Avi Kaner is co-owner of Morton Williams Supermarkets.
Consumers in the United States have a choice. They don't necessarily need to buy that sauce from Italy. They can buy the sauce that's made in the good old United States.
Experts say there are ways consumers can save on grocery costs, like buying meat in bulk and freezing it, as well as sticking to store brands instead of name brands.
Shoppers can also opt for whole items. Stores charge to cube watermelon and shred cheese. Shelf-stable foods can also keep overall costs down as inflation ticks up.
Okay, I just went to Publix. I got sprinkles, salad, 1 thing of strawberries, 1 thing of tomatoes, orchids because I'm going to someone's house for dinner and I wanted to bring it as a gift, watermelon, green juice, mint, stuff to make cookies that we're going to bring over, coffee, more fruit, and ice cream. How much do you think this cost? How much, if we just take away the orchids, how much do you think this cost? See, because in the past, all of this would be about 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Guess how much it was. Let's just make sure my name's not on this before I show this to you. $124. $124. But Timu Schittler has the nerve to tell us that inflation is going down and prices aren't going up.
Look at this.
So I didn't actually buy any of those items, and I was looking for things that were expensive, obviously, but like there's so much more in there I could have videoed. But I did get a tiny thing of ice cream for $7, so God, who knew being great would be so expensive? Oh.
They want us to starve to death, okay? The government, whoever be setting the prices at the grocery store, they want us to starve to death. That's what they want, because look at this. A gallon of store brand orange juice, $8.49. A gallon of store brand orange juice, $8.49. The store brand orange juice is more expensive than the damn Tropicana. They just want us to die. Like, they want us to starve to death. Like, they want to do, you know, survival of the fittest through our grocery stores so that we can't eat. Because I'm just confused how orange juice got to be $10. Like, they've lost their mind.
You guys want to see some crazy shit? Look at the price on this beef jerky. That's 1 pound. US dollars. 65 US dollars. Plus tax.
I tell you that my baby is literally going to be drinking pop. Like, look at this, $38, $61, $59, $41. Ladies, birth control. So,
I'm at the grocery store. You gotta see these prices. Starting with pancakes. The pancakes are $4. Syrup is $5. These little bags of cereal are $5. Everything is $5. This one, for a bigger amount, is almost $10. But this is like 1 serving, 2 servings. Cereal is $5, $4.29. Buy one, get one free. Yeah, okay. Oh, $9.29 for a giant size. This giant Honey Nut Cheerios is almost $10. Oh my God. We're gonna do coffee. I used to buy this. It is $21.99 for a regular size thing of Folgers. $19.99 for Maxwell House. The bags are $12, $16, $10 on sale, $15.29 for Starbucks. And if you drank K-Cups, $10.99 is the cheapest I see, $9.99 on sale. If you love Starbucks, it's going to be $14.29 for 10 packs. Let's check out these eggs, since they said they went down. A regular large dozen of eggs is $3. Organic is $6. If you get an 18 pack, it's going to be for $5. And then Vital Farms and other brands are $8.19. $8.19 or $5.99. I can't see all the tags because they are missing.
Fish and chips is crazy. Wow, and then for the reading. $28. There's some cheese though. Oh, ain't no way. $8. $6. When have watermelons been $8?
I think Trump's tariffs have finally kicked in because look at the price of avocados at Walmart, $2.96 each. And he even says it again, $2.96 each for avocados. That's insane.
Got set up by Costco. Let's talk about this. I bought these beef short ribs right from Costco today, $46. Look at that. They look delicious, right? Man, big fat pieces. Cool. So I start taking them off, put them on my cutting board. Bro, what? What is this? The top pieces are lovely. Lovely looking. What is this? Like, look what's underneath compared to what's on top. That's a setup. Those are scraps. Those are pieces. I got set up.
Oh, the economy's doing so much better. Trump's doing such a great job. I just spent
$9 on a quart of heavy whipping cream. 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. Oh, you can't afford to go out to eat? Well, just make it at home. Well, now it costs just as much to make it at home. What the f***? Am I supposed to use milk for my Alfredo? Do you know how... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. $9 for a quart of whipping cream. 10 if you count taxes. What the...
Listen, y'all, so I just finished grocery shopping, and for those tiddlywinks of groceries that you see there, I think it's like, what, 3 or 4 bags back there? This bullshit was $79, bro. How? How is 4 bags of groceries $80? And you know what I bought? I bought like 3 bags of blueberries. Blue fucking berries, dude. Some raspberries, which was like less than 2 pounds of raspberries. I think it's like 24 ounces or some shit. Some pre-workout that was on clearance. And some miscellaneous bullshit, bro. 3 to 4 bags of groceries, $80. How? How the fuck is everything so fucking expensive, bro? I don't know how this is gonna get fixed. I'm driving a fucking clapped out car, as you can see. I'm not a man of finer tastes. I'm a very simple man, and I live fairly frugal, I would say, for the most part. Dude, $100 used to get you shit, bro. I sound like a geriatric person. I'm 27. Dude, I remember having $100 used to mean something. And now, bro, it barely gets you 3 or 4 bags of groceries, bro. How, bro? This is not even... I haven't bought any protein, any meats, nothing yet. This is just miscellaneous bullshit for the week. How is that $80, bro? What the fuck?
Because y'all got me up. What do you mean I went to the grocery store and paid $5 for a box of cereal? I poured a bowl and half the bag is gone. This is my bowl of cereal. Yes, there's bananas on top. Just a literal normal bowl. Here's the bag. I just opened it. I poured 1 bowl. Here's the bag. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. $5, that's crazy. I'm so tired of this shit.
$100 of groceries in Trump's economy right now.
It's unbelievable. I just spent $345 at Aldi, and I didn't buy like a piece of furniture. I just bought food. I didn't think that was even possible to do, honestly. We have the receipt. It has been color-coded for fresh food, pantry ingredients, prepared food, drinks, and home goods. And here is how much I spent on everything. Spreadsheet here. Fresh food is $140, so that's like lettuce, milk, eggs. Pantry ingredients is $66.79, which I also feel is necessary because it's things like breadcrumbs and stuff that I use to make meals. Prepared food is $93.48, and drinks is $37.11. So the total for nice to haves in this order, which is $371, was $130 of nice to haves. And the home goods were $33, but it was stuff like napkins and soap and stuff that I needed. So that's also a must-have item. So of my complete order, which was $371, I think $241 of that is actually necessary. And I looked at the receipt and I wanted to see if there was like some random weirdly expensive stuff or stuff that I didn't need. And I noticed there was this pasta sauce for $6.88, which I have never spent that much on pasta sauce in my life. I guess I just wasn't paying attention to where the price was. And this quiche was $9.29, which is ridiculous. Like I would have paid like maybe $4 or $5 for it. $9.29 is just a price that doesn't make sense. And then I found some sparkling water that was $6.77. So the total for that, like stuff that I just feel like I should have just avoided, was $30.90. So that's my analysis of the receipt. Now that you have all the information, let me know what your thoughts are.
All right, I'm back at the store. I know I was a little harsh last week about the low prices that were not so low, but I figured I'm going to give the House Republicans the benefit of the doubt on their big, beautiful bill, and I bet the prices have dropped now. Nice little package of tomatoes. Can't wait to throw some of these down. Oh yes, love pistachios. What? Okay, time for cheese. Got some Parmesan. Excuse me? Let me try this little guy. What? All right, these must be affordable. They can like literally fit in the size of my hand. What? Okay, a lot of little kids in the house need some paper towels. Oh my God. Where's the beef? All right, this looks good. Maybe I'll stick to ground beef. What the? Maybe a small piece of ham will have to do. Just gonna stick to some hot dogs. Yes, I love sriracha. I don't love sriracha.
Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by the prices of shit. Why is a small bag of chocolate-covered almonds $12.79? Pardon? 250 grams. I was just walking by. I thought I was hallucinating. No.
Here's what grocery prices look like on Oahu, Hawaii. I live in like a main town and I want to show you guys like milks, eggs, cheese, vegetables. Like a bagged salad kit is $12. Russet potatoes are $8.99. I'm looking at peanut butter. This is $11 for like the big size. The small one is $7.49. I can't believe how much Hostess is here. Basic bacon, Oscar Mayer and Jimmy Dean, $9, $7. This was actually like the cheap stuff growing up. Look how expensive. Then you definitely can't find a cereal under $9 here. This is $9, this is $9, this is $10. Frozen pizzas are $10. It's actually cheaper just to like go to Pizza Hut and get the $10 pizza. A small salmon fillet like this is $15. The best deal I could find. It comes with 18 for $11. They also have for 10 just a dozen. For a gallon of milk, it's about $8. And of course, if you want to go organic, it's $9 for a half a gallon. $7.79, $7. And then Oreos are $8. I don't get Oreos because it's just too expensive. These sodas are all $10. And then chips, they're actually on sale today for $6.29 for this normal size. That's expensive. Despite it being so expensive here, this place is packed. There's always a line, there's always people shopping here. People like to say that no one actually shops at these stores, but yes they do, it's packed.
Maybe I've lived abroad for too long, but $4 for a passion fruit? I'm sorry, I bought one just because I wanted my family to try it. They've never tried it before. But holy shit, $4 for a passion fruit. That is absolutely absurd. Well, I understand it's the East Coast in the United States. It doesn't grow here, but still.
Let's look how expensive stuff is in my hometown grocery store in rural Washington State.
Guys been to the grocery store lately? Look at that, $7.49 a pound. Do you know that is more than the minimum wage for hamburger meat? Get the cheap one, $6.29 a pound, $6.99. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this for steak, $9.49, and this is flank. $5 for a bag of cookies. Look at that. $6.99 for chips. Look at that. You know what I'm noticing as well is everyone is looking at the prices. They're moving the tag and looking at the prices. There's people here just picking up like their one meal after work. What happened to lower groceries on day one? What happened to America first? Because so far, by my count, not only has he not done anything for America, lowering prices, he has raised taxes, raised the national debt, caused so much grief, and now you have tariffs. Drop your comments below.
You bitched for 4 years about the motherfucking economy, and I just want to be able to afford groceries at the grocery store. Why are you so quiet now then? Explain that to me. Your groceries didn't get cheaper.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting real sick of seeing that thin-lipped bag of Caroline Levitt talk about how the price of groceries has supposedly gone down, because it hasn't. So I'm going to show you what I got today for 90 bucks, because it's not $90 worth of food. $90 got me eggs, yogurt, cottage cheese, chicken, not even a big pack of chicken, a small thing of chicken. Got me lollipops for my kid because we're human. Dinosaur gummies because she f***ing eats these like crazy. We got milk, a whole gallon of it. Really spending big here. Got salad dressing. Couple of things of couscous because I like couscous. Goldfish for my kid. I've got 3 kinds of berries because my kid has a $90 a week berry habit. Got the last of the berries. Tomatoes. And a thing of tzatziki. You can see what I'm trying to go for there. That's what I got for $90 today. Living in America is a fucking ghetto.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen how MAGA voters, they are really crying because of the grocery price. It has gone high, and majority of them, they are not happy because they didn't expect this policy to affect them. But these people are right now, they are having a rude awakening. Majority of them, they voted for racism. Majority of them, they voted to punish immigrant people and black people. But it is like things have changed, and they are the people who are really mostly affected. So I have some of the comment here that I want to read it for you and see also what people they have come out and react towards our video of today. And also guys, you can remember, you can share your comment on the your thoughts on the comment section and tell us exactly. You can send a message to the MAGA voters. As I've already tell you earlier, this video is only for educational purposes. We are here to learn, and we need to educate these MAGA voters, because before even the voting process, before even during the campaign, we saw black people, they tried to come and warn these MAGA people not to vote for this administration, not to vote for DJT. But majority of them, they ignore the warnings from black people. They went ahead and vote DJT, knowing that the Donald Trump policy will only affect black people and immigrant people, but not them. But it has turned out that they are also being affected, and it is like God also, God decided to punish these people, to know that whatever they did, it is a mistake. They should never vote against their own interest. So let me just read some of the comment here. This one saying that for those who still have figured it out, it's Trump, tariff, and immigration policy. So this one is saying that these people is saying that, is America great yet? I am Swiss. Remember when Trump announced 39% tariff on Swiss product, and Americans said things like Switzerland is rich, they can pay these 39% tariffs, they can handle the inflation. Inflation in Switzerland is 0.1% so far. So good luck USA. So this one is saying that people are going hungry because of Trump tariff. When he say we are making so much money, he means I am making so much money. Exactly. So majority of people, they are really going hungry because of the Donald Trump tariff. And also This one is saying that when Donald Trump is saying that we are really making money, is the government really making money? But it is not the government, it is him who is really making more money. And we all know Donald Trump is a rich person, so whatever he's doing is just he's coming out making the policy to favor the billionaires people, because right now the United States, it is being run, the people who are the head, they are billionaire, and they are making the policy which it is favoring them, but not the poor people in America. So this one is saying that when she said $9,000 for a week groceries, I knew what it would look like. $100 of food and $800 of packaging and convenience. So this was saying that no society is more than 3 missed a meal away from chaos. So this one saying that I noticed that the grocery you all bought was so little veggies and fruits. As an European, just feel sad for you. You can see the other people also from Europeans, they are now feeling sad for these MAGA people. So this one is saying that don't worry about the farmers failing bankruptcy. JD Vance and other billionaires are buying up those farms. Yeah, so we all know how farmers, they are really going bankrupt, and majority of them they are really regretting, because these people, they knew very well the people who are helping them in the farms, they are immigrant people, and they went ahead and voted for deportation, and they knew that the people who will come and help them, it is the black people, but black people refuses to go and work for the white farmers. So these white farmers, they are going bankrupt because their crops, it is rotting in the farms, and there's no people who are coming and showing up in the farms, because we have seen how ICE, it is raiding in the, how ICE, it is detaining people, immigrant people, and deporting them. So those immigrant people who are helping white farmers, they are not showing up. Majority of them, they are vanishing overnight. They are not showing up in the white farms. This has led to the white farmers losing crops, and majority of them going bankrupt. They have severally come out and crying, because coming out and crying to the government, telling the government that there's no people who are coming to help them in the farms. And also they tried to come out and take and told the black nurses, whenever they are free to go and help the farmers, the white farmers in the farm, but the black nurses refused it. So this is to tell you that these people, they are right now, they are realizing that they voted for racism, and racism, it is very expensive, and it is really costly. So right now, the people who are benefiting, that the JD Vance, who they are now going to buy these farmers from the white people. So this is like the government, the people who are in government, they did this so that they can buy the land from the white farmers. So this one is saying that so let me just read for you that are there still US folks thinking that the tariff are paid by other countries? Bizarres. So hello, it is attacks on US folks. Now stop complaining. You folks were warned. You vote for this dude anyway. You got what you wanted. So stop complaining, whining, and refrain from criticizing Trump and his administration. Now gladly donate your hard-earned money to the billionaires. It is the patriotic thing to do. Yeah, so these people, they thought that this tariff, it is the other countries which will pay the tariff, but it is like Trump played them, because the people who are going to pay this tariff, it is them, so not other countries. So this one is saying that don't worry, MAGA billionaire is fine. Include your leader. You get what you vote for. At least you get a gold bail room. So this one saying that this is what happened when criminals run the country. This is what happened when criminals run the country. So this was saying that as a Scot, I feel so sad what this terrible man has done to your country. For the sake of your future, MAGA, wake up to what this man is doing to you. Yeah, so this one saying that I am a disabled vet from Oklahoma living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. I live like a king here. Oh, my person, Forbes magazine ranked it as one of the best place to retire. So glad I am here now. Cheap grocery, cheap housing, cheap everything. Best of all, no MAGA. For those who still haven't figured it out, it's Trump, tariff, and immigration policy. So this was saying that America stopped voting for criminal. Yeah, exactly. When it is now the right time for these people to realize not to vote for criminals. So this was saying that $100 in Europe fills my freezer and is a week worth of food. Good food, not burn around the world. So this one saying that diapers alone cost over 2,500 for the first year, and they want people to have lots of kids. So this one saying that diapers, it has really the price has gone up, and they want people to have a lot of kids. So this was saying that I can no longer afford meat, fresh fruit, and veggies. I am stuck with really bad overprocessed microwave meal. I just want to go back to have a choice about the food I put in my body. So let me just, this is what MAGA wanted. Greetings from Germany. So the people also of Germany, they knew what MAGA they wanted, and he has acknowledged, and he's telling them that this is what MAGA people they wanted, and these people they need to stop crying. So kindly guys, I hope you have watched this video till now, and also you can share your thoughts on the comment section. Tell me what do you feel about the video of today. Send a message to the MAGA people, because this video it is only for educational purposes. So kindly guys, see you on my next one. Bye bye.